We begin the news at 6 tonight with a live look at the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. today. Today, the highest court just down the street, the Supreme Court of the United States, struck down a Biden administration program that would have forgiven student loan debt for 43 million American borrowers.
The 6-3 conservative-leaning decision came down this morning. The court ruled the U.S. Department of Education did not have the authority to knock out $430 billion of federal student loan debt. The Biden administration plan would have forgiven $10,000 in student loan debt for borrowers making less than $125,000 a year and up to $20,000 for borrowers who received Pell Grants to pay for college.
In response, President Biden said that his administration is working to create a new relief program that would help relieve some of that student loan debt.
In the meantime, the Supreme Court's decision is drawing some very strong opinions, as KVUE's Isabella Basco is finding out.
43 million Americans would have been eligible for President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. Now that the Supreme Court has shut it down, it's created a ripple effect for those who have attended institutions like Austin Community College.
Well, I was looking forward to my loans being forgiven, as I have a bachelor's and master's, and I have about $38,000 left for my master's. So it's unfortunate for me.
When it comes to student debt relief, Daniel Brown wishes the country could work together to find solutions. The forgiveness program would have canceled $10,000 in student loan debt for those making less than $125,000 and up to $20,000 for borrowers who also received Pell Grants.
I think maybe if we put things in place for younger people who are going to get loans, whereas I feel like I just signed up and clicked buttons and got all this debt and didn't really understand what I was doing.
That's a far cry from how Bob Sadlowski feels.
When I was this close to bankruptcy, nobody came in and said, "Bob, you're stressed, you're struggling. We need to have the government bail you out." No. You suck it up, you put your big boy pants on, you pay back your money, and you move on. You struggle through it. Struggling is underrated.
Robin Yurcha joined the Navy to help pay off her student loans and sympathizes with those facing the burden.
While I do believe in owning up to your responsibilities, knowing that you're going to be taking on that debt and paying it off, it was different for me because my loans were so small. Now I look at the kind of the debt that's being accrued now, and it's going to be a hard hole to dig out of for a lot of people.
The U.S. Department of Education confirms that student loan payments will begin again in October, restarting payments that were frozen since the pandemic began. In Austin, Isabella Basco for KVUE News.